Almighty Egg Gang, what the fuck is up? How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the video. Decided to actually make this a video. Might edit out some dead spots, pen, cause I'm a little bit in the dark about what we about to experience myself. But I am gonna start this off by saying I will not be involved with any upcoming gay ops anyone has planned. I don't know unless I feel like being bothered. But these are totally not my ops. Trust me, totally not mine. I'm not being sarcastic. We're gonna start off with part of Dog's pre-stream. Pre-stream December 16, 2018, the conclusion of Smash's story. And does he have a story for us for the pre-stream? We're gonna hear what he have to say. We're gonna look a little bit more into what actually happened. It's it's something. It's definitely something. DSP, please stop replying to stupid emails. Please.
The reason that actually I'm bringing this up right now, so I have a funny story to tell everyone before we get to shout outs for people who've contributed. All right, here's the funny story. You will get a big kick out of this. I talked a little bit about it previously. The story's finally come to a conclusion. So allow me to tell the whole story. As you guys know, right now, financially things aren't great for me. I need to raise a pretty large amount of money between now and tax time, which is April next year. And I made that publicly known to you guys on Thanksgiving so that if people wanted to start to help out, they could. Okay. Well, a lot of people have been pulling my leg and basically trolling me, messaging me saying they were going to help. They'd like to help behind the scenes, but keep their info private and all kinds of stuff like this. Every single person who's done this has been a liar. They've all been trolls, basically messing with me, trying to waste my time or pull my leg or try to spin.
Now, why the fuck would you be this desperate? We know what happened last time with the $9,000. And he still actively replies to these emails with people asking him about sending big amounts of money. Even though he said on video, even though he didn't upload the video, he said on video that he wanted people to just do it. Don't talk to him behind the scenes. Don't try to do no weird shit behind the scenes. If you want to send him a bunch of money to help him out, just do it. He is still replying all of these emails behind the scenes. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing?
Made me get in trouble for things that I basically did not say or do, because they want to do things that I do and interpret it in a negative light to make me look bad. It is what it is, okay? These people are jerks, right? So anyway, the reason I bring this up is because there was one person who for almost 2 weeks has been trying to, basically saying they were going to help, that they were going to contribute, and they didn't want to have it be public. And I said, well, basically, no, I'm not doing stuff behind the scenes. So if you're going to do it, it has to be public, right? I even told them, I said, if you're going to contribute, you have to do it during a live stream via one of the methods, either cheering, subbing, or tipping, or if you wanted to pledge to my Patreon or whatever, that's how you do it. You can't, I'm not accepting anything behind the scenes, since my detractors seem to want to spin that into something horrendously negative, like I'm trying to hide stuff from the public, which I'm not. I'm not doing that. So if you want to contribute, you have to do it publicly, okay? So this is someone who said, all right, what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you a large contribution, and what I would do, however, I'm a super fan, and I know that you have
Also, you ever notice how he's so scared to use the word money? Contribution, help, funding. I don't know. It's his weird way of over-talking when it comes to everything to try to confuse you, which is why you have people like me doing these dumbass videos.
Statues that you used to collect. Which statues do you still have? So I told them which ones I still have. They wanted some pictures of some of them, so I took a few pictures. Basically, I talked to this person for like 2 weeks, okay? And every time I talked to them, they would want something else. And I was like, listen, you got to understand something, all right? I got to put my foot down at this point. We've been talking for almost 2 weeks. You haven't contributed anything yet. You keep asking for more stuff from me, like pictures of statues and shit. And at this point, I got to say, I think maybe you're trolling me. A lot of other people have been trolling me. And so it's this simple. You know, if you're going to contribute, great. I'm very appreciative, but I can't keep wasting time going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with you. If you contribute, that's one
I
thing.
like the idea of him putting his foot down, by the way. Hey, person that I never talked to before, I know you want to give me a lot of money, but you kind of wasting my time about it. So just put up or shut up. I don't want to have a conversation. Well, some people say money talks. So I guess in this situation, DSP wanted the money to do all the talking. I can understand, sis. I can understand.
Right? Then we'll talk as much as you want as a thanks for what you've contributed.
Oh,
You've done
I like
nothing.
this.
And
Then we'll talk as much as you want. Send the money first, then we can be friends. You know, because DSP talks to everyone that sends him a lot of money behind the scenes. You know, we give them phone number, they can text each other. He give them cat phone number, they can talk to cat when they want to. Of course, he makes friends with these people, obviously.
just keep telling me you're going to do stuff and you never do. So what's the deal? So this person finally told me that this weekend they would be contributing during one of my big streams. In fact, they actually said it was going to be during the Red Dead Redemption 2 Suicide King stream yesterday that they would be contributing. And I said, well, that's great. Thanks for letting me know. Now I know if a big contribution comes through on stream that it's from you. And then we will talk about if you're interested in one of my statues or whatever, you know, we'll talk more about the details. Maybe we'll see. All right. Maybe. And I told them up front, by the way, you're not purchasing my statue or whatever. This would be a thanks for you contributing. I would maybe send you something, since this person was basically telling me they were going to do a really large contribution and be very helpful. Okay. All right. Now here's the thing.
Now, let's talk about something for a little second. I'm trying to not pause this too much because I got a lot to go into after this, but let's talk about something for a little second. Let's talk about the terms of service, specifically the Twitch terms of service that Doc is very, very careful about. If he get a lot of bits from somebody, if he get a lot of subs from somebody, technically he can't give them a physical product because it breaks TOS. But fucking everything breaks TOS on Twitch. And look how many people should get in trouble and don't. And look at how many people shouldn't get in trouble and do. But he basically telling this dude, hey, if you send me a lot of money, I will give you a statue, but you're not buying a statue. You just sending a lot of money and I'm thanking you with the statue. First of all, what the fuck? Why would you expect this to be a real thing? If they wanted the statue so much, they could just buy it. And if they wanted your signature, I don't know why, because your signature is worthless. Your dog's fidel. But, you know, some people think stuff is worth something. Other people don't think it's worth anything. Some people like vintage games. Some people don't. But if this is the case, if he's willing to send physical products and items and like collectibles to his viewers that give him a lot of money, he has a lot of people to give physical items to. He need to be sending shit to Vidar, Swaggins. Fuck. He even needs to send shit to his mods. He needs to write them little love letters, like some of the titty streamers do, and they write people little letters. You should write them a little letter. A little letter, maybe put a kiss on it. Yeah, I'm sure he could borrow like cat lipstick or something and kiss it. That sounds like a pretty good gimmick. He should do it.
Guys, here's what you got to understand. There's two reasons why I really didn't believe this person. The first is that if this was someone who actually cared and just wanted to help, they just would. They wouldn't drag me along. They wouldn't waste my time. They wouldn't be spending 2 fucking weeks. They would have just done it by now. You know
I really hate to use this word, but look at how fucking entitled he is about this. Holy shit.
Now, let's keep talking. Let's keep talking. Let's keep getting more information. Let's keep wasting your time. It would have been, I want to help Phil. Boom, here's the help. Right? Plus, they would have already done it on stream, right? They wouldn't be talking about doing stuff behind the scenes. I kind of knew this whole thing was phony to begin with. I just had this feeling that the whole thing was nonsense.
He knew it was phony to begin with, but he replied to this dude emails. Spoiler alert. He replied to this dude emails all times of the day. Morning, afternoon, and night for 2 weeks. But he knew it was a troll the whole time, you guys. Totally. He's not saying all of this just in case some information get out. That's totally not what's going on right now.
All right. So the good news is I didn't go crazy. I didn't go out of my way to give them personal information or nothing. It was basically just very, it was a lot of talking, but basically I didn't waste too much time because I just in the hopes that this wasn't some nonsense. Okay. So all that being said, yesterday, the Red Dead Redemption stream comes and goes. No major contribution comes from this person. Okay. And so I, basically emailed him afterward, and I was like, so what happened? Because you had been building me up all this time. You told me specifically the time and date you were going to do this, and you didn't, so what happened? And they got back to me and said, oh, so sorry, I was busy earlier today, but here it is. I sent it to you during your nighttime stream in Minecraft, and here's a PayPal invoice as evidence that I did this. Now, I knew this person was lying because I didn't get any large, tip contribution or whatever during the Minecraft stream. I'm not dumb. I would have seen it. So I knew this guy was full of crap. I open up this invoice. Okay? This invoice. And, oh my God. Okay? Oh my God. I mean, I don't even know where to start. I really don't even know where to start.
Let me pull this up the correct way. Here we go. For the record, I am not accepting any offers of help outside of the public avenues. Stream contributions, Patreon or Teespring. A fan just wasted 2 weeks of my time to end up sending me a poorly photoshopped invoice claiming they sent me money. Good grief. I'm done. Lol. Look at that shop job. Unit price, 6,000 USD. Amount, 6,000 USD. Sounds good. 6 fucking grand. You can cash the fuck out. I'm gonna read a couple of replies. Or you could, not stop begging for money online, because that's when trolls see how desperate you are to do stuff like this. Exactly. You don't see other creators deal with this nearly as much as you. I wonder why. Probably because people don't destroy their livelihoods on a regular basis, stalk them full time, and try to ruin both their online businesses and offline lives simultaneously. If people had just let me be, I would have never needed to ask for help at all. He was asking for help in like fucking 2011. Like damn near the day he made money doing Let's Plays, he was begging and crying about views and crying about YouTube and crying about money. So, question mark? Oh boy. The real issue is people like you who follow a mob mentality with no hard evidence of anything proving the negative things said about me. I'm often liberated from slander when intelligent people look into things, but they rarely do. Just sheep like you, sadly. This is the same dude that, what he called me, a criminal. Say I use viewbots on every stream and every video I do. With no proof. No proof. Going by a word of mouth from 2 years ago, with some shit somebody else said to somebody else. So he had somebody doing some deep ops for him to figure out that shit. But it is what it is. Geez, with the comments on literally everything you post, I don't even know why you bother posting on Twitter. How everyone's so eager to jump on you with bashing. Oh, look at him being sweet. I don't see the comments because those mindless kids are long blocked. Why the fuck he replying to so much of them? All right, we can close this out, no?
Number one, I only posted some highlights of this on Twitter last night because I laughed my ass off when I opened this up on my. By the way,
one more point. We have another situation where if you a DSP fan and you give a fuck about this, you have to go through other avenues to figure out what the case is. Now, this time, it's no emails from him or from the other person that's been published online yet. But with the $9,000 thing, if you wanted to figure out what the fuck he was talking about, you had to look up detractors on Twitter or watch videos from people like me. Like, you should realize it's kind of an issue, DSP. You can't come to people, or you can't go to people and say, this happened to me and believe just me, and these people posted this stuff up. Why the fuck you didn't post it? You would think if he had a point to prove and he was actually right about what he was saying, he would publish their emails and his emails and say, fuck it, I'm putting this out before they can put it out. Or fuck it, I'm putting this out so you get the whole story. But he doesn't do that. You can't get accused of something like this. Well, with the $9,000 thing, you can't get accused of something like that and then have the opposition be the only ones putting any information out. It looked pretty bad. I'm just saying. I don't run a business, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Not on my computer where I do my work because I'm not fucking stupid. Just in case this person tried to put a virus or something in it. I'm not dumb, okay? But I open it up and it's basically the worst attempt to fake something I may have ever seen in my entire life. Like, maybe the only worst attempt was from an actual 5-year-old who tried to, like, cut pieces of paper and paste it on with Elmer's glue. But this was really bad. So, number one, they send me supposedly a PayPal invoice that does not even look like a PayPal invoice. It's an outdated invoice from years ago. I know because I use PayPal and I know how to generate an invoice, and the invoices look nothing like what this guy sends me. All right, that's number one. Number two, he's got the date and his email address and the amount of money that supposedly he donated and all this, all different fonts.
As usual, we have extra words thrown all about and extra details just to muddy the fucking situation. He posted the pictures on Twitter. He could have pulled up his Twitter on the stream to show people. He could have just done that. But instead, he talks about it and runs in circles around it to try to prove his point. And to try to confuse you so you say, fuck it, I'm just going to believe him. It's ridiculous.
Some of it's pixelated, some of it isn't. Some of it's fuzzy, some of it isn't. It's like pathetic. I mean, I just gotta say, it's one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen. And how this person thought they were going to fool me with this, I have no idea. But it's actually funny because you can tell they actually did spend time trying to, like, align false information on top of the other information. They actually put time into it. But it does look like a child did it. It does. It looks like maybe like someone who was like 12 years old sat there in Microsoft Paint cutting numbers and painstakingly trying to place it over stuff. It looked really bad. All right.
Extra details, worthless information. And of course, the person is a child because everyone that doesn't like DSP is a child.
So I open this up. I'm looking at it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And immediately I know, well, now I know 2 weeks of wasted time talking to this person, right? They were just dicking around with me, which sucks because the contribution they had promised to do would have been a huge positive towards, you know, reaching the goal that I need to pay my taxes next year. And, you know, it sucks that I keep getting a little bit of hope, even though I don't really believe these people. I get a little bit of hope that, oh, maybe I actually will be able to get through this. I will actually be able to pay the taxes next year. And I'll keep my house and all that. And then, you know, then I find out I wasted all this goddamn time, right? So, yeah. And so here's the thing that really gets me on top of all this. So I immediately get this. And it's obviously fake. So I respond to the guy. I go, well, now I know you've been wasting my time. You know, I don't know what the hell your problem is. You obviously need to seek help because you wasted everyone's time here for 2 weeks. And it's not even like you negatively affected me. You know, it wasn't like...
How did he waste everyone's time?
Anything happened negative because of this. You literally just wasted both of our time. So screw off, basically. And the guy goes back to me and says, oh, how dare you call me a hater or a troll? I'm a real fan. I think you need to seek the help, Phil. And I just facepalm myself and I'm like, this guy must be insane. Like, he must actually have mental issues or something. Because the fact that he actually, like, thinks this is trolling or funny. But see what I mean? Like, this is the level of person that fucks with me. And it's sad. It really is sad that when there are people who collectively put their time together to do this stuff, they can actually concretely hurt me because they have. You guys may not realize this, all right? But people like this have hurt me a lot. Earlier this year, I had a few sponsorship opportunities.
Extra details, worthless information. Look at me, I'm a victim.
News, a pedophile, right?
Worthless.
And that's what happened all this year with sponsorship movement. And they do what they do just for the sake of hurting me. And it's awful, you know? And that's the thing, like, this situation, not a big deal. Was it a waste of 2 weeks of my time of email correspondence? Yes.
It's not a big deal. He tweeted about it and he made a whole pre-stream segment about it. No one sent money to trigger this. No one in his chat was talking about this. No one knew about this. He talked about this. He initiated the conversation about this. But it didn't affect him. Not a waste of his time. Not a big deal. And I wonder why he told his viewers about it first. Maybe just in case somebody was to put the emails out. Now he already got his statement made.
a little bit of hope.
Maybe I'm
that
just
kind of now
overthinking, dude.
squandered during the holiday season, and I feel shitty. Yes, but at the same time, it wasn't a big deal. You know what? And do this crazy shit actually hurt me with their fucking actions, and it sucks, right? So I just thought I would bring this up because I talked about it on Twitter, and it was so insane. And I was like, can you believe? But this is like the common person who really adamantly doesn't like me and goes out of their way to hurt me. This is their mindset. Like, they actually thought making a fake invoice was somehow trolling me. They thought this thing that looks like a 5-year-old made it.
I don't know. I would consider this trolling. Is he trying to say this isn't trolling?
That's the intelligence level in my.
You done yet?
When it comes to this kind of crap.
Still not done.
I'm not. I'm just not going to. If people message me, oh, Phil, I want to help you outside of those, I'm just not responding. I'm not going to waste my time on that crap because it really is just a waste at this point. You know what I mean? There's absolutely nothing, no reason to be bothering with this crap. It's all bullshit. So there you go. If you guys really want to help me during this holiday season, cheer, sub, or tip during a stream.
All right, let's move the fuck on. How long it took me? 21 minutes. Goddamn. I tried to go as fast as I could. But as you see here, we have the email correspondence, as DSP like to refer to it as. Try to zoom in as much as I could on this. And in the description of this video, I'll put a link. I guess I could use Imgur or some shit. And I'll take screenshots of all of these. Now, you probably already noticed. Well, Jonathan Rivas already. I mean, okay. Super Meat Boy. Look up YouTube search DSP Super Meat Boy, and you will see why he should have remembered this fucking name. This dude even has an email sent to him when he asked to get unbanned. Now, DSP, the up-and-coming petty king, who pretends to remember stuff about me from 2 years ago that somebody else said to somebody else and not even to him, didn't remember the name Super Meat Boy. And even if he did, he actually took this serious. That's a fucking L, first of all. Second of all, I do like the name Jonathan Rivas. I looked it up. It's a fucking soccer player. So shout out to soccer players out there. Sending $6,000 to Let's Players one day at a time. We're going to go through this. And we're going to see how much fucking time DSP wasted on this stupid shit. Text fun. I can send you $6K. Hey, Phil, I wanted to aid you in your tax issue. Is there a way for me to send you cash via Apple Pay, Patreon, or PayPal? I was wondering if you could send me one of your figures. You can autograph it, and I'd be more than happy to help out with your finances. It's not like you're paying for a statue to me. I live in Seattle, so the shipping isn't a problem. We could have met up in person. Yo, he should have fucking asked him to meet up in person and told him to go to the mall or some shit. And then he would have came back and emailed like, what the fuck, you didn't show up? That would have been godlike. Oh, well. I hope I can help because I'm a big fan and I'm heartbroken to see you suffering through some tough times. Please get back to me soon. Super Meat Boy 7, a.k.a. Jonathan Rivas. If you are serious, and of course, Phil Burnell, Docs to Phil at Hotmail, Jonathan Rivas, it's all here. I'm literally logged in on the account. This is the level of ops we fucking reached at this point. It's ridiculousness. This is why I say it. If you do some fucking stupid ops, you make your own damn video. I'm not making videos off other people's ops anymore. And that's going to happen in a week probably. If you are serious, then thanks. I'd be more than willing to part with one of my statues and mail it to you. You know, shit, he doesn't even look at them. He should give him all of his statues for $6K. Which one are you interested in? The best way to do this will be sending me a personal check. Reason being, once cash, there's no way to commit fraud. Patreon would be great. But your personal info, i.e. name on Patreon, yes, Patreon name's all personal, will be exposed publicly and show that you did a huge donation. It would also publicly show on my Patreon page, and I don't want that. I wonder why I don't want that. PayPal is great because I get the funds right away. But I learned from that person who tried and charged back all of his tips this year that you could potentially try to charge me back for quite a few months. However, it wouldn't work as PayPal has sided with me every single time. Worthless details. What is the point of putting this in? If PayPal always take his side, why the fuck he so scared of getting money through PayPal? Maybe he should stop talking about chargebacks so much. So I say mailing me a personal check is best, but if you cannot do that, PayPal is second best. DSPgaming@hotmail.com is the address to send it to, but do it manually through PayPal and not through my tips thing on stream. Else it will be public and cause drama for sure. Well, I'm going to point out something right here. DSPgaming@hotmail.com is not his PayPal address when you send donations through his stream. His stream donation email address is darksidephil@hotmail.com. He has another email address, DSPgaming@hotmail. Like even the one that was messaged here is darksidephil@hotmail. This nigga got to burn a PayPal account. Fucking rip. All right, we got the reply. I can do that. Do you bank? Do you bank? Oh, I get it. Do you bank via your phone? I can send you a picture of the check to make your life easier. I don't recall the figures you have because it was a long time ago. Maybe some pictures of the figures just to make sure there's no damage on them. Multiple figures of damage, by the way. He tried to sell legit broken figures on fucking YouTube. I'm worrisome to use Patreon and PayPal because the trolls will get my personal information and dox me. Oh no! I can mail the check too. What's the address to mail to? Jesus Christ, DSP, I hope you didn't tell him his address. I want to help, but I don't want to have my name exposed. I'm trusting you as a longtime fan to keep my name private. I want to do my best to help you make amends and see through this time. Your friend. We have the reply from DSP. Look at the times, by the way, if you didn't notice. 1:48 p.m. Now, I don't know if this is my time or his time. I think Google would tell me my time. 4 p.m. for me would still be during his stream. 4 p.m. for him would be at the end of his stream, I think. So I don't know. I ain't going to call if he was sending these during his streams or not, because I might be wrong about how this time shit work. I want to help, but don't want to have my name exposed. I'm trusting you as a longtime fan. Okay, I read that. Well, sadly, since you last emailed me, a troll who has made a similar offer and also said they wanted me to keep the info totally private, just outright lied on Twitter, saying it was my idea and I wanted to hide the fact from my fans that I was getting money in an effort to milk more out of them. I did a whole video on that. I'll put the link to that in the description. If it was a lie, you would think he would at least publish the emails, but he didn't. Therefore, if you want to contribute, I have to insist you do it through tipping me via PayPal or via Patreon. However, since we've talked ahead of time, you can make a dummy name or even tip anonymously on my stream. No fucking shit. Tell me it's coming, and I'll know it was you so we can discuss one of the figures to send you. FYI, I will not have your personal info via this method. That's a lie. And nobody will be able to get it either, unless they was to legit hack you, which isn't going to happen. Let me know what you think. And thanks. Send from my iPhone. Well, at least he didn't lie about not sending them emails from his computer, because he definitely sent them all from his iPhone. I like how he has the signature. Fucking boomer. Sent from my iPhone. I can do it via PayPal, via the app, but I'll do my best not to tip on streams as to not fuel the trolls. I don't want to disrupt your stream. I'll definitely let you know when I send it to you. I want to talk more about the figures, being that I'm working on sending the money soon, likely tomorrow or Tuesday. Well, that was a lie, because this was 8 days ago. I'll forward the PayPal email I receive when I get done sending the money. I'll be watching the stream, so try to be positive. Smiley face. Thanks. I will try. It's tough. He's actually whining about trolls in a peer-to-peer email to someone offering him a lot of money. I don't even think he have a number yet. He actually whining about trolls. Imagine this. Yo, this dude, I'm convinced he complains about trolls when he in a line at fucking Walmart. I'm convinced. I'm fucking convinced. Thanks. I will try. It's tough with these people constantly doing things like this to me. FYI, if you do donate, I will publicly announce it as an anonymous donation for full transparency with my viewers, and then I will let you know which figures I have here. Exclamation mark. Now, something I want to point out. You can tell he talk in a certain way just in case these emails come out, because the emails came out from the other dude that was offering him $9,000. So he talking like way weird in this, just so it can't get published and people will figure out he was trying to do some weird shit. Rip. Sounds good. I'm worrisome for the event. Wait, I'm worrisome for even the announcement. If my traveler's check clears, I'll send you an email with a PayPal confirmation so you can look and see if it made it to your account. In the meantime, get the figures ready. If you want, you can send me the photos of the figures. If that's cool with you, I want to see them. I really hope he pull boxes out to take pictures of these figures. No worries. I'm not going to give out any info about you at all, since that's what you want. But I'll just mention that I did get an anonymous donation, and that's it. I know I have Poison Ivy, Joker, the Soldier, the Medic, Heavy from Portal 2, Replica Gun. Not sure about any others, but I'll take a look later tonight. Sounds good. Sounds good. You probably got to start prepping for the pre-stream. Oh shit, so this is the right time then. Yeah, because 8:30 for me is before his stream start. Yikes, so these times are my time. And I stay in Central Standard Time. So there you go. I'll be watching, hoping I can send some bits tonight if I'm lucky. FY, I just took a look, and I also have Gal, Scorpion, She-Hulk, and Emma Frost, a Gears of War Boomer Braun statue, and Mephisto from Marvel. So a lot to choose from. 1:15 a.m., so it's 11 at night for him. Oof. I like how all of these are timed like spaced out weird, so we can see him sending emails all times of the day and all times of the night and shit. Oh, this dude. Very cool. I very much like to see them to make sure that no harm came to them. I'm glad there is a lot to choose from. I did like something and I realized I can endorse my check to you. Wait, I did some thinking and I realized I can endorse my check to you once it's cleared if you like. You can also rub it in the face of the trolls. I had a few meetings to go to, but feel free to send me an email later. The next day, at 8 p.m. he sent one. Oh no, the same dude again, so he sent a double message. Hey Phil, just wanted to let you know the check is ready. How should I send you the money? We never decided how it would be sent. I'm also still waiting for pics of the figures. Look at this fucking paragraph. As we've discussed, please send me any donation funds via PayPal whenever you are ready. And upfront, understand this is not a transaction and you aren't buying any of my statues. This is a donation to help me out. He thinks this is legally binding. That's how he typed it this way because of that. DSP thinks this is illegally binding. And I'm then going to send you the autographed statue of your choice afterward. I just want to make this clear ahead of time for legal purposes. The link to send me funds is here. Just be sure to do it anonymously. Now let me scroll up. When did he tell him about the burner PayPal? Was it before or after the trolling? Yeah, it was before the trolling thing happened. Okay. So he changed his idea on the burner PayPal. He actually was going to have him send it through the Muxy link, which goes to his Dark Side Phil email. I didn't know he even had a DSP game in that Hotmail email, but apparently he do, and apparently a PayPal is attached to it. So, rip. Why do you have two PayPals, DSP? As for the figures, I need to know which ones you're interested in. I have too many to bring them all downstairs one by one. They are heavy. Unpack them, build them. Most of them need some basic assembly. Take pictures, disassemble them, repack them, and bring them all back upstairs. Look at the worthless details he gave. This is just like when he talk about his pasta and he say, I got a bowl of pasta and put the noodles in the water and drain the pasta and shit. Look at this dude. Look at this fucking dude. It would probably take me 4 hours of work. If you have 2 to 3 you're interested in, that's reasonable unless you're okay with just a picture of the box, which is incredibly easy. I can also probably find some stuff on the internet about each one you're interested in. Yes, look up Google information for the fucking statues. I understand that all the figures are heavy, and I don't want to ask you for a ton of photos of all the figures. So I'll tell you which ones I'm really interested in. I'm really interested in Poison Ivy, Emmy Frost, and Scorpion, I think. I think all of those match my style. Wouldn't you agree? Can I directly send it to you directly via PayPal? I will cover Be Happy. Oh God, you're messing up the typos. Oh no, you're gonna ruin it. Don't worry, DSP dummy still fell for it. I will cover Be Happy to cover all the costs of sending the money. Please send me the pictures for these 3 figures. I know I'm cutting it close because your stream is starting so soon. So I'll be willing to be patient following your stream. I think I figured out why DSP pre-stream's been starting late every day. Because usually his pre-stream with music would start at 8:30 my time. Lately, they've been starting at like 8:45 my time, and he will start talking at 9. I think we figured out why. Our buddy Doc been replying to this dude at 8:56 p.m. He should literally be streaming at that point, like talking on the mic, and he replying emails. Yikes. Sure, if you want, just send it directly to dspgame@hotmail.com, and that's fine. Oh, we told him about the Bernie email again. Ooh. I'm going to have to try to see if I can confirm if this is 2 emails. If it's not, I'm going to put in the description that I was wrong. But I think I'm right about this. I think he actually given this dude a burner PayPal email. And those 3 will be fine. I'll take them downstairs later tonight and /send you some pics. Sounds good. I'm sorry to be a nitpick, but I need to make sure I can see as much of the figure as I can. You can also send me a video too if it would be easier. Sorry to be asking for a lot, but I've been through some pretty bad deals with figures before. Even once got a Ryu statue that was split in 2, and a Ken figure that was missing a foot. He fucking quad messaged him. Okay, I'm about to upload vids, more worthless details. Then head downstairs and get some pics for you. I'll try to do a few pics. Oh shit, this is 11 p.m. What? Alright. That seemed a little late to me. Yikes. I'll try to do a few pics each and then send them tonight. FYI, I'd obviously need to receive your donation first before we can talk specifics of shipping and also where you want me to autograph it, etc. I'm working 8 straight days, so the earliest I can ship it will be Thursday, December 20th. This dude is wild. He lives in a major, well, he don't live in a major city, but he don't live in the fucking woods. I don't live in a major city either, and a normal post office is 20 minutes away if I walk. 5 minutes if I get in a car. And a UPS store is about 15, 20 minutes away in a car. I'm sure this shit ain't that far away. And he really, really wants to get an undisclosed big amount of money from this dude and still gonna make him wait till his off day to send it through the mail. Because he's working straight days. However, he could get Kat to send it. She fucking drive his car every day. However, depending on what you choose, I may be able to have USPS pick it up from the house, and then it will get on his way soon. He is so lazy. But that's stuff to discuss after you make a decision, and the donation comes through. I didn't see the donation come through tonight. When were you thinking of sending it? Okay, now this is at 12:30 a.m. Spoiler alert, you probably can already see it, but one of the upcoming times is a fucking doozy. But this is at 12:30 a.m. for me, so about 10:30 at night for him. Not that bad. Okay, I'm about to send you the pics in a separate email. Might take a while. This is 30 megabytes, I think. If you don't get the email in an hour, let me know, and I'll have to split them up. Here are the pics as we discussed it. Paragraphs, by the way. Here are the pics as we discussed it. First, Emma Frost. It's flawless. Smallest of 3 you're interested in. And I could probably ship it fast, as USPS would allow me to have it picked up from here and send it direct to you within a few days. Then there's Poison Ivy. It's a full-size figure. Very nice. Also, no flaws or problems at all. The monster buds you see are interchangeable, and there are 2 extras in the box that are smaller versions with the mouth closed. So you can change on how it looks depending on your liking. Then there's Scorpion. I'll be honest. It's nice, but it has issues. It has interchangeable heads, so you can either have the normal human one, or the skull, or the flaming skull, all of which are nice. But 2 things are a problem. First, the hands. You can see sticking out the base. The ones grabbing at Scorpion's legs had the glue wear off on them in less than a year. They sit firmly in the base, but the magnets that were supposed to be glued on them are now permanently stuck in place in the notches on the base. So the hands aren't 100% firmly snug in there, but as long as you don't pick it up or swing it around, they should stay in fine. He wants to send him a broken statue. However, you may notice the blade in the upper left hand, or of his upper left-hand corner of his right knee is snapped off. It's made of pretty brittle plastic. I was just touching it normally on the day, one day years ago, and it snapped out from my hand, of course. It was touching it normally. The good news is I still have the piece and put it inside of a small plastic bag. And it's the bag with the statue. So nothing is missing at all. But you probably need to glue that blade back into place if you wanted to. So out of the 3 you're interested in, this one has flaws, while the other 2, flawless. So again, let me know what you think. And also, please let me know when you plan on sending a donation, so I know I know when to be looking out for it. Thanks. Yo, he took the pictures too. These are some pretty high quality pictures. Shout out to the iPhone. Look at that butt. It's pretty good. Look at little scorpion. Look at this dude. Look at this time, nigga. It's the same day. It's the same day. 5 a.m. So 3 a.m. for him. 3 a.m. Dog. Oh no. When he ended streams, oh, you guys were so tired. Oh man, I'm so tired. And like 6 hours later, he's still awake, sending emails at 3 a.m. Oh no. Hey, so I didn't hear back from you tonight. I'll be honest with you. I fully expect you to just tell me you've been trolling me all along and this whole thing is bullshit. Then let this be your last email. Wow, he's angry. Was he drinking? I think he was drinking, DSP. He sent the pictures at 12. He sent the pictures at 10 at night. And then he replied salty at 3 in the morning. What happened? He expect this dude to be replying in the middle of the night like he do? Everybody ain't having gin binges at night, DSP. But if not, I really need the money right now. I've asked you a few times when you will send it, and you have never responded. At this point, the sooner the better. I'm a man of my word, and you will get the statue of your choice, but your donation will be of immediate assistance if you send it as soon as you read this. Wow. That is demanding as fuck. I don't even think he know what the amount is. We've never covered the amount. This dude said big donation. Legit, I don't think he's ever covered the amount. Let me check, see if we got a dollar sign in here somewhere. Yeah, no dollar sign at all. How much zeros we have, maybe? No zeros except the time. He never told him a number unless I missed something. Wow, look at that salty email he fucking sent. Yikerinos. That's the first and last time I'm ever going to say that. I really need the money right now is the best. If I don't hear back from you soon or receive anything, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to believe this whole thing was just another scam. How was this a scam? To hurt me. It wouldn't be surprising at this point, but I do have to hope for the best in my situation. A scam would only be if you send the statue before you send the money. If you're all serious, please at least consider helping. Wow. Yes, I'm still interested to help you out. I'm sorry I was away from my computer for the night and went to work this morning. I'm currently working out of state, so you know how crappy hotel Wi-Fi can be. I was planning to send it during one of your big holiday events, so you can rub it in the face of detractors. I'm still waiting for the check to clear. Banks often are hesitant to clear a large sum, so it'll take a day. I'm not a detractor. I have no intention of harming you. I was hoping you would have the larger Emma Frost figure from one of your reviews. I haven't taken a look through all the photos of Scorpion or Poison Ivy yet. Do you have any other Marvel, Street Fighter, or DC figures? You don't have to take them out of the box. I would gladly accept pictures of the box, but I would find it awesome if I can get an adequate look at it. Forgive me. Now this is at 6 p.m. So this is right after his first stream ended. Oh no, it's not. Yeah. His first stream ended at 6 for me. I don't know what the fuck he was doing this time then. 6 p.m. for him? I don't know, time zones confuse me sometimes. Forgive me for being a bit skeptical at this point, as your story has changed a few times already. First, you didn't want anybody to know, as I drop my mouse. Why do I drop this mouse so much? First, you didn't want anybody to know or receive any recognition of the donation, but now you want to do it during a Christmas event? You said yesterday in an email, things are ready to go, and you just needed me to confirm how to send a donation, and then send pics of the figures. Now the check isn't ready. Again, don't hold it against me. Other people have been pulling my leg for weeks, and the trolling makes me very paranoid/defensive. What a fact. The bigger white queen figure sold ages ago. to one of his fans. I do still have the Street Fighter Guile statue as well, but the comb in his hand broke and would need to be glued together. Another broken statue. Sorry, I thought Wells Fargo would have cleared the check as soon as I deposited in my account, but my bank is still in the process of verifying it. I found out after getting home. I did contact my bank and they said they were holding half the funds until the check cleared. I understand that you are stressed from all the avenues of the internet, but I'm just a simple fan. I'm sorry you're going through so much trolling. I find the solution to most messy relationships is admit you're wrong and apologize for any wrongdoings of wholeheartedly. I went through my shares of bad relationships, and in fact, one of my exes even tried to ruin my next couple's relationship by letting them know about my bad mistakes. I like how he giving him worthless details and extra information too. Pretty much serving up the same shit DSP serve up every day. Eventually, I apologized to them all in a private way and said I'd like to move on with my life. Let me not get preachy about my past mistakes now. How bad is the chrome hand broken? Are there any other figures you have you're willing to part with? That's fine, but the comb is snapped in half. How did you break it, DSP? Did you just touch it normally? I had to previously glue it back together. I don't have much else related to what you're looking for, as in a lot of it sold in 2015 when I first needed the money, and that was before I returned to Twitch. What the fuck that got to do with Twitch? I have a G.I. Joe Cobra Commander diorama, or is it diorama? But that's not what you asked about. Just a few collector's edition figures like Bioshock Infinite, but that's just mass-produced cheap plastic. Sent from my iPhone. I'm really digging a Poison Ivy figure. Would it be too much for me to ask for more pictures? I'm not fond of the lighting on the pictures, as minor blemishes can be hidden away in yellow lighting. Yeah, DSP really bad at taking pictures. Like, yeah, it's high quality, like the pixel count and shit, but you see how the white balance is awful? What fucking room did he take these pictures in? He took this in cat room? Oh, no, that's the Nook he took the pictures in. The fucking peach wall or some shit. All right, how far we got to go down? Here we go. Trust me, I had a figure that had a picture in similar lighting and it had a huge amount of unseen scars on a limited edition Batman figure. I know you are your man of your word, but I just need to cover all bases. Again, no offense, but I have no proof at all that you're serious about this and you're just someone else pulling my chain. I thought you didn't have a chain. Did he pull it off? Is that the Pandali chain? I'll send you all the pics you want if you actually do donate! Exclamation mark. Also, FY, Poison Ivy was the last figure I ever bought and was only on display for a few months before it got packed up, so it has no blemishes and will be the least used of my collectibles. I like how this is in a different font, basically. What the fuck? It's hard to not take offense when you've repeatedly called me a troll and I've done nothing wrong. It's hard to want to show support. It's hard to want to show support for you. But being that it's the holidays, I will continue to do so. I'm not in court. Not in court. Oh, I get it. I'm not in court, so I can't think of any other way to prove than waiting for the stream of my choosing after my checklist to show my support with the 6K. Now we get the number 6K. I asked for photos because I've been through so many figure purchases for exchanges that left me out of cash and frustrated. I can trust your word, but I'm worried it'd just be me sending cash for nothing in return of what I'm giving you. And you just send me a broken figure, one that's not in the picture you sent me. I trust you. I like how he calling him a liar because he spent so much emails calling other dude a liar. So it's two liars calling each other a liar. I trust your word, but it's tough when I'm constantly being treated like a detractor or troll. It hurts my feelings, even though I'm trying to help. Is my phone ringing? Boy, if you don't get out of here. I just want to be sure entirely of the figure you're sending after I send my 6K. I'm in the spirit of the season, and it's the season of giving. I agree. Oh, shit. Paragraph. What time is it? 7 p.m. Okay. This one here was at, 10 at night? Yeah, 10 at night. So we don't have crazy times back to back again, at least. I'm sorry if your feelings have been hurt, but I think you're all still misunderstanding here. This is not a transaction of any kind. You have told me that you're going to donate 6K to help me with my financial problems. He just brought up the number just now in the last email or whatever, for which I am incredibly grateful if it does happen. Then, as a show of thanks, I'm going to send you one of my statues with a signature or whatever you like. It's not a purchase. It's not a swap. They are two totally separate things. Well, what the fuck is it? It's a show of thanks. I haven't once called you a troll or detractor, but I have told you that at least 10 other people, like yourself, I don't think he told them 10 people, contacted me promising me help. They were all trolls messing with me. So there's zero proof / evidence you're not. And you're just pulling my chain, leading me on and messing with me. Sorry, that's just reality here. And I'm a realist who has to think about all the possibilities so I don't get hurt in the process. Please try to see things from my perspective. 10 people have already messed with me. You are the number 11 to say the same thing. And so far, all that's happened is we've talked for a week. I've sent you pictures of my statues, but nothing has come from your end but promises. I'd appreciate it if you do tell me ahead of time when you plan on contributing so I know it's you and not someone else doing it. Also, I'm not waiting around endlessly expecting it, as that would be messing with me even worse. Thanks. He just replied 5 in the morning. Jesus Christ. Wow, he fell for this? He fucking did. I understand our agreement, and I understand your concerns. I told you in an early email I was going to contribute in one of your holiday specials. I'm not a troll and will give you some proof. I will give you a screenshot of my phone screen. Available balance, almost 10 grand. 2 payments due, feels good. Wells Fargo, shout out. Is the time right? 9:52, it's 10:20 here. He fucked up there, but DSP fell for it, didn't he? Yo, he did, he fell for it. He should have looked at the time here and the time here and say, why is the screenshot timed so wrong? I'm planning to tip you on a holiday stream, preferably at the end of the week, so during Suicide King stream. I will email you the PayPal confirmation page once it's completed as well. I would like to also chat on the stream, but you banned me. Can you unban me so that I can participate with the other fans? Thank you for this info. I will be very honest with you. After you were banned, people trolled me and tried to get me banned from Twitch by spinning it into something that wasn't at all. Nothing came from it. But if you were to come into a stream with the very same name, people will recognize and try to start problems again. I recommend you change your name on Twitch. Yo, is this dude? This dude is wild. Change your username so I can unban you and no one will know who you are again. How many other people in your chat changed their name to get unbanned, DSP? I recommend you change your name on Twitch, and if you do, then I have no problem unbanning you. Just know that you have to follow all the same rules as everyone else and will be subject to moderation if you break them. Sound good? He actually types out sound good. This dude is maximum fucking meme. Sound good? Sounds good to me. I changed my name to SMBoy7. I hope to get unbanned today. All set, so he did unban him. FYI, you were unbanned as of yesterday. I didn't see you on stream for Suicide King, so he was spying on his chat for this dude. So I hope you will let me know ahead of time when you plan on stopping by and donating, so that I know it's you. Thanks. Like, who else is going to send you $6,000 exactly at one time, DSP? You don't need him to tell you ahead of time. Hey, Phil. Sorry, I missed the Suicide King stream. I had some business to attend to. I just now sent the money via PayPal. I'm going to print my PayPal confirmation and email to you. The story is almost over with, you guys. It's almost over with. We got the last 5. Oh, here is my confirmation of the PayPal receipt. We already saw it. It looks like ass. I don't have to download it for you. Okay, so now I finally know you've been wasting my time all this time. Thanks for nothing. Probably the worst attempt at a fake receipt I've ever seen. And you know I wouldn't have gotten the funds. So I have no idea why you wasted both our time with this. Do yourself a favor. Get help. You need it. What are you talking about? I sent the funds. I just printed and scanned the email. You are an amazing asshole. You can see the edges of the awful Photoshop chop job you did on that receipt. It's obvious the amounts, email, and data all doctored. You are pretty pathetic. You should have noticed the Wells Fargo time, DSP, because that was wrong too. I still don't know what you're talking about. I have a flatbed scanner? Question mark. I'm not a happy fan. This is the 4th time you call me a troll. Maybe you need the help. Are we done? Is that it? I think we done. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, DSP. Maybe finally, he might learn his fucking lesson and stop replying to this stupid shit. I mean, he said on stream he's not going to reply anymore. to emails like this. But he said that with the 9K too. And he kept going back and forth with this dude. Even unboxed those statues and put them together to take pictures. And he fucking quad feeded the dude email at 5 in the morning. Well, 3 in the morning for him. What are you doing, DSP? What are you doing? But I hope you enjoyed this episode of Gay Ops presented to you by Almighty_Tevin. Shit, this video kind of short, and I don't have to edit. So this might be a pretty fast upload. Sounds good. But one thing, like I said earlier, I'm going to screenshot the shit, probably put it in a Imgur or some shit, put that in I can't talk anymore. Put that in the description. I'm going to put the video about the 9K in the description. And I think that's going to be it for this. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to spread the word. And hopefully DSP don't take the bait and go on a rant about this, but it's DSP. So he probably will. Sounds good to me. Almighty Ed gang out. Gang gang.